Hey pool players, hey Ron here. Welcome once again to the Pool Student channel. Hey, today I've got to answer two questions from two of my subscribers. The first one being Sunny Gidgey, spelled S-U-N-N-I. So Sunny, your question was, how do you set up to the cue ball with your stick before you shoot the shot? And I'm going to show that because it's going to all come into play with this second question that I was asked. And you're going to see all of this happen at the same time. So I've got two questions that are going to be addressed at the same time. The other question was from Ronnie Bagnera. And Ronnie asked, he needed help. He says, I need help. I need advice on how to pause on my backstroke because I don't trust it. It feels funny to me and he's not accurate with the shot. So I'm going to be able to address that. Now before I do that, I want to talk to you about the series of videos that Mark Wilson has out. And there's a part 1, part 2, and part 3. And I would suggest that you go on YouTube and punch in Mark Wilson Clinic, and you're going to see these three-part series of pros versus the amateur in stroke of their cue shaft. And he uses an example with Allison Fisher. It's awesome. I've watched it through several times, probably 4 or even 5 times. Just today I watched it again before I did this. I'm doing this video because I wanted to make sure I covered this correctly. He talks about this. He says the transition from the backstroke to your forward stroke is the most critical time in your pool stroke because you cannot have accuracy and you cannot have speed control without that. And I totally understand what he's talking about. Since I've been working on my 9-foot tables down at the billiard hall, I've come to realize that the pause stroke is without a doubt crucial to have success on a long shot. So answering those two questions by my subscribers today, let's get to it and let's show you what I now do in what Mark Wilson describes. I want to set up this very simple shot, and it's not because I can't make anything long. I want you to see everything right here. I know the camera can see this really well right here. So I'm looking at this shot, and behind it, I'm going to do the whole pre-shot routine now. I'm going to put my right foot on the alignment of this shot, actually just to the inside of it, meaning this way, to my left. And I'm going to step in the shot, get back to where I know I'm about the distance I need to be. I'm going to step towards the shot with my foot. It's on the inside of the line, and then I'm going to park my body, and I'm going to set. And right there, I know that I'm lined up. I didn't even have to make a practice stroke. I know it's straight in. I see it, and it's right there. Now I'm going to and I got a good bridge too. Pay attention to your bridge. I'm going to take a couple little practice strokes where I'm going to hit the cue ball. I'm going to come back, hold, and shoot. It's that simple. And it's the same way on a long shot. No different here than it is if I'm way up here shooting, okay? Now, Sonny, getting back to your question, what I think you were asking was like, okay, how do you line up that shot? Let's just cover that and we'll break that down. Remember what I said, I'm looking at the line, I'm standing behind the shot. Like Mark Wilson said, it's kind of like a dance. You put in this case, my right foot, because I'm a right-hander, I put it on the line, and it's just inside of the line. And then I step around, and I put my body to the side of the line so that I have room for my lever. That's really what's happening here. I don't want to be crowded this way to where I'm up against my body with my stick. I need room for that lever. Now I set right down on the shot, boom, I'm already lined up. I'm already there. I don't have to adjust my body or anything. That's how you set up to the shot. So to answer your question, Sonny, that is how you should do it. since I've been really working on my pause stroke, I've also been working on my setup, the pre-shot routine. And I've come to realize that all of this ties together. It's all one continuous part of our pool stroke. It's so fascinating to me that so many people, myself included, early on, I didn't think it was that important. It is so important. The pros know this. The great players that aren't quite to that pro level, they know this. So we need to know this too if we want to improve our game. So let's go back through the shot again. I'm looking at the line. I'm going to do the little dance. I'm going to step into it. Boom. I'm on the line. I've got the shot. Couple little practice strokes, making sure I'm going to hit the cue ball in the spot I want to hit it. Pull back, pause, and shoot. And that's how you do it. So anyone that's trying to battle through this pause situation on the back of your back swing to your forward swing, put some time into this. I want to say this. When I started this, John Disk actually had a video and he talked about no pokey stroke. I think he put it that way. It was kind of funny. But he spoke to me because I knew I had that going on. And I thought, yeah, he's right. And one of the things that he said that I really didn't even understand until I started working on it was that it's going to be so difficult for you to change this because your mind is programmed for that quick transition. The muscle memory that you have is ingrained in your brain to the point where if you try to change that, most people that do try to change never change because they won't give it the time because they don't have the success, I think is the way he put it. Because you're gonna miss some shots, you're not gonna feel as comfortable because once again, that muscle memory of that quick transition is in there. You need that coming back, hold, go through. There's several videos talking about this on YouTube, but most people, they just don't stick with it and they just never get by it. I see it at the billiard hall, and maybe those people don't even watch the videos, I don't know. But most amateurs have a very quick stroke. Mark Wilson talks about it as well. 0.4 to 0.8 seconds, I think, where the pros are like 1.4 to 1.9 seconds throughout their whole stroke situation. So very, very important. Stick with this. You've got to work at this. If you don't stick with this, you'll just revert back to what you were doing before, and then you're gonna struggle. You're not gonna have the consistency. So that's my message for today. I'm trying to drive this home. You know, I try to help my players that watch me because I want, you're investing your time in my channel. And I am really focused on getting good at this game. And I have made huge strides, guys. And I love it. It's like, it makes the game way more fun for me. And I want you to have fun with this game as well. And I want to be able to convey what I'm doing for my game onto you so that you can improve as well. So that's what I'm all about. I hope this video helps. Give this a try. Understand what goes on up here. You got to stick with it to battle through that, to get that muscle memory, to forget the one and to adopt a new one, okay? Give it a try. Leave some comments if you would. Let me know how it works out for you too in time. Maybe a month from now, get back with me and let me know that, hey, if that worked or if you struggle with it, maybe I can, help you a little bit, maybe give you a little bit better advice. I don't know. I'm going to try my best. Take care.